We're still here dito po sa may Dasmariñas Arena para po sa inyong 2023 CORSA Tires Asiabasket Championship Dasmariñas, kung saan day 2 na ho ng ating 8-day tournament para po sa edition na naman ng Asiabasket. Chicky Reyes po kasama si Coach Gio Evangelista, at para po sa larong sa araw na ito, ang ating first game, it's gonna be the CORSA Tires going up against the Phuket Waves. At itong dalawang kupunan na ito, ang isa po dyan, yung ating isa sa dalawang guest teams, ay unang laro pa lang ito, habang ang CORSA Tires naman ay kating-kati para makabawi dun sa kanilang opening loss. At once again, Chicky Reyes with Coach Gio Evangelista, pag-uusapan po natin ang mga bagay-bagay. But before that, Coach Gio, nice to have you here in Dasmariñas Arena.
Good morning, Chiki, and good morning to everyone watching here in the venue and online. Another game day, another chance for these teams to showcase their stuff, and of course, para ma-entertain ang ating mga manonood dito sa ligang ito.
Nabanggit ko kanina ang Phuket Waves, unang laro pa lang nila ito, no? Pero ang CORSA Tires, unfortunately, galing sila sa talo.
Ito, pagkakataon ng ating teams para makabawi for CORSA, and for the Phuket Waves, chance to showcase anong kaya nilang gawin.
Mamaya, hihimayin namin yan. In the meantime, we'll turn you over to Lem para mapakilala ang mga bida sa larong ito.
Mendoza, number 18, Renzo Pagulayan, number 24, Ian Pardo, number 31, Jmar Gimpayan, number 36, Ebuka Umianozi, number 44, Jerome Garcia, number 88, Edsel Mag-isa, and last, number 3, Gerald Anderson. And now, let's make way from your team, Phuket Waves. Number 0, Ju Lacaste Santos. Number 4, Rafael Reyes. Number 5, Ray Miller. Number 6, Wawi Escocio. Number 8, Denzel Wong. Number 11, Carl Philip Tukib. Number 13, James Martinez. Number 16, Alfred Gayosa. Number 17, CJ Alatica. Number 24, Jasper Boak. Number 27, Neki Referial. Number 34, Mark Lexter Poole. Number 49, Lawrence Castro. Number 66, Ronald Roy. And jersey number 25, Kinyo Williams. Please all rise for the singing of the Philippine National Anthem. And for our referees, the crew chief, Toti Celeste, umpire 1, Roy Bacalso, umpire 2, Jerome Guy.
And there you have it. Napakilala na yung mga bida po natin coming from two teams, at papasadahan lang po namin ni Coach Gio ng mabilis. Ano ba ang tournament format natin para sa kapakanan natin mga viewers, Coach?
Yes, Chiki. So for this tournament, we have 10 participating teams, and teams will be allocated into two groups, groups A and B, 5 teams per group. teams will play against each other within their respective groups. Single round robin lang ito, Chiki, for their classification group rankings. And then the top 4 teams will advance, qualify for the crossover quarterfinals, knockout lang. Then proceed again to a knockout semifinals, battle for third, knockout, and championship. 1 game lang ito sa November 11.
So lahat po ito, 8 araw. Sa 8 araw magaganap ng lahat ito. Pero kakaiba ang ating Asia Basket ngayon dahil sa linggo, November 12. Anong meron natin, Coach Gio?
November 12, Chiki, kaabang-abang dahil meron tayong concert featuring 3 of the most famous acts right now in the Philippines, Mayonnaise, Al James, and Nobita.
So kung ako sa inyo, manood na ho kayo hanggang November 12, okay? So puntahan natin dalawang koponan. Unahin natin ang CORSA Tires. Unfortunately, talo sila nung kanilang opening game yesterday. But they're aching to come back here dahil balita ko may nasagap ka, may reinforcement na yata ito.
Yes, Chiki. So kahapon, wala ngang katulong si Gerald Anderson sa laban nila versus Shawarma Shack. But now, they're bannering an import, Ebuka Umyanozi, who you're seeing right now in your screen, a big hefty import that will help them in the front line.
At si Ebuka Umyanosi, numero 36 po yan. Iba lang po yung nakalagay na pangalan sa kanyang likuran, pero that number will remain with him and that name will be changed as we go deep into the tournament. And let's see how he can help itong sila Gerald Anderson to get that first W. Okay, let's go over to the other side. Phuket Waves, isa ito, Coach Gio, sa dalawang guest teams natin. Yung isa, yung Statham Academy, naglaro na kahapon and they were able to set the bar high dito sa ating Asia Basket.
Yes, dito Phuket Waves coming before that, some of the highlights from the previous game against Shawarma Shack. You can see Gerald Anderson leading the way for his team as well as Jmar Gimpayan. Now, exciting because they do have an import to support the scoring and noticeable kahapon medyo kulang sila. Front court help talaga, rebounding na kukulang.
I'm curious to find out how Eloy Tan will be able to distribute that ball dahil marami na siyang pwedeng pagtanggapan yan. Okay, let's go to the Phuket Waves. Sinong pwede natin pag-usapan dito?
Phuket Waves, Chiki, coming off fresh from a championship, Thailand Basketball League. Akabang-abang. Wawi Iskosyo. And ito, malamang kilala to ng mga tao, James Vincent Martinez, who was the record in the D-League for scoring 61 points until yun nga lang na break. Pero yun nga, will he be looking to break the scoring mark in this game? We'll see.
I like the names that you mentioned. Escosio, meron pa tayong Martinez, meron din Rafi Reyes. But one of those names ay makakasama ho natin ngayon dahil ka-chat ko siya kanina. He is no longer young, no? Na 37 na ito. Pero sabi niya, I still love to play that game. And with him right now is the third man or third woman of our team, Enros Fernandez. Kasama ngayon si James Martinez. Enros? Okay, we'll try to get back to Enros later, no, dahil may technical problem lang doon. Pero ang maganda dito, I had a chat nga, no, coming with that chat with James Martinez, 37 anyos. He was kidding around with me. Sabi niya sa akin, Jake, gusto ko nang talaga maglaro din dahil gusto ko maabutan ng mga anak ko that I'm still playing. And he even kidded Rafi Reyes saying, eto si Rafi, kuya ko, pero si Rafi magte-36 pa lang yun, ha?
Martinez, no? Pulling a LeBron James.
Oh, yes. And they'll be joining forces with Wawi Escosio dahil nga sila yung mga veterano dito. Okay, I think the microphone is ready for Enros. Enros, eto na, pasok na.
Kasama ko ngayon, James Martinez from the Phuket Waves. James, anong klaseng laro ang inaasahan namin ngayon from Phuket Waves?
Siguro yung game namin, ipapound namin sa inside kasi mas feeling ko advantage kami kasi having Kenyo and Ray, 6'9" tsaka 7-footer. So I think we have advantage sa inside.
Bilang former UE player, anong karakter ang bit-bit mo pa rin hanggang ngayon?
Siguro yung go hard lang lagi, tapos every game, give lang yung best. Yun lang naman lagi sa akin personally kasi tumatanda na rin. So kailangan aggressive lang pagpasok, kahit hindi kayo pasok, support mo lang yung teammates mo, ganun lang.
Aasahan ba namin ngayon na ikaw magbe-break ng scoring record dito sa Asiabasket?
Hindi na ako umiisip ng ganun eh. So kasi nagkakaedad na as long as we win, yun yung pinaka-importante sa akin. Tsaka mas masarap yung feeling na nananalo kaysa yung ako lang yung scoring record na ako lang yung masaya. Yun.
Balik sa inyo, Chiki, Gio.
Maraming salamat, Enros, and spoken like a true veteran. But I won't be surprised, Coach Gio, if he attempts to break a record or set a record, but still involve his teammates, di ba?
And it's a good role model sa ating mga kabataang nanonood ngayon. That's how you play the basketball. And James Martinez, you will see what he'll do in this game.
Excited na kami ni Coach Gio at ni Enros. We'll turn you over now to Lem para mapakilala ang starting five ng dalawang koponan.
And another guard, Jojo Cunanan. At center, Jimilson Portales. Power forward, Edsel Mag-isa. And another guard, number 3, Gerald Anderson. And for their head coach, Monch Gavieres. And now from the Phuket Waves, starting at guard, Rafi Reyes. Another forward, number 5, Ray Miller. Another guard, number 8, Denzel Wong. Another shooting guard, number 16, Alfred Gayosa. At center, number 3, Wowie Escocio. And for the head coach, Mark Jason Santiago.
And there you have it, ang mga starting five po natin. Anderson Tan, Mag-isa, Portales, Reyes, Wong, Escocio, Gayosa, and Miller. For CORSA Tires, we'll change that a little typo po natin doon. And tip-off of the game is brought to you by CORSA Motorcycle Tires. Dominate the streets. Chicky Reyes with Coach Gio Evangelista and Enros Fernandez completing our trio para po sa araw na ito. It's the 4th of November, beautiful Saturday. And pasensya na po kung napaka-giddy namin ni Coach Gio because this is the 6th staging of Asiabasket.
And you're right, Chicky. Dito lang natin makikita crossover of teams, if you might say, if you use that term. Semi-pro leagues, collegiate teams, club teams, international teams. So, talaga sobrang giddy.
So again, it's Eloy Tan, Portales is there. I see Gerald Anderson, Jojo Cunanan, and Edsel Mag-isa, who played an awesome game kahapon manning the middle. And let's see if he'll be able to do the same, knowing na meron siyang Ray Miller na kalaban, Wowie Escocio na kalaban, at yung mamayang papasok na napakalaki na si Kenyo Williams.
Should be interesting how we'll handle the minutes, referring to our coaches with the new reinforcements for CORSA Tires. And ngayon, it seems like they're just using chemistry at the moment kasi bagong salto tong import nila. Tingnan natin kung paano ipapasok, paano i-integrate sa system ng CORSA.
And Ray Miller producing the first 2 points para sa Phuket Waves. Again, he's joined by Rafi Reyes, Alfred Gayosa, and you got Denzel Wong as one of their guards here. Wowie trying to run the floor, stolen by Portales. Ano ba dito aasahan natin? Run and gun ba ito?
It seems like since Phuket is a new team, Chigi, no? Parang nag-a-adjust pa sila. Medyo nakakapaan, kita. Bubagal sila bumalik on defense. And CORSA Tires, on the other hand, game 2 na. So we should expect a faster-paced ball game for them.
Tabla tayo sa dalawa, 8:23 remaining here in the first quarter. Miller showing us some range in the early goings.
Ray Miller, no? Stretch big. Hindi inaasahan ng CORSA yung attempt na yun. And something that they should watch out for. Interesting, Chiki, they do have a stretch big in the coaching staff na matunog ang pangalan that should have a play for Miller and the other bigs with an outside shot.
Sino yung pangalan yun? Sige nga.
UAAP MVP Ken Bono.
Alam mo ba, ang tawag ko sa kanya si KKB. King Ken Bono. Nakakatuwa na makita siya dito sa bench as one of the coaches. Meantime, 7-2 ang ating talaan. Phuket Waves up by 5. Courtesy of the good start here by Ray Miller. Parang pinilit ni Gayosa yun. Ano?
And it seems they're getting the rhythm now. So aggressive in any chance you get to drive, get your rhythm. Ito ginagawa ni Gayosa. Although maraming libre kanina, it would have been a bit of an ill-advised drive. But still early.
May mga ganong player ano, that they want to get that yung parang excited thing out of their system para mag-settle down, di ba? Ayun.
Speaking of settling down,
Ngayon pa ako yung pinag-uusapan na batuhan ko kayo ng 3 dito. So, is that the second 3? Coach,
second
tama,
three.
no?
Yes, sir.
Second 3 of the match for Phuket Waves. So, si Denzel Wong ang pipituhan dito.
The Phuket front court, no, showing us the range. We were expecting, well, personally, I'm expecting them to dominate inside, seeing that CORSA isn't really a big team, pero puro labas ang ginagawa ng front court players, forwards ng Phuket Waves.
Alam mo, I have a feeling dahil siguro sinisigipan ng CORSA tires sa loob. Ano? So, sige, sigipan nyo. We'll show you our stuff from the outside. But once it loosens up, expect the big guy siguro to get those touches. Meantime, Gerald has been playing this well, di ba, noong huling Asiabasket natin sa Las Piñas. Trying to find his open teammates too.
And just like the first game yesterday, Gerald has been setting up his teammates from his drive, swinging the ball, playing really smart basketball.
Shot clock down to 6. Reyes. Rafi missing that one. And it will stay with the blue shirts.
Right now, Phuket just trying to dismantle the defense inside, trusting that they have their big men to get those offensive boards.
I like the adjective you used, Tad. Trying to dismantle, di ba? Yun talaga eh. They're giving Miller the open space, the open look. Such a luxury to have a veteran in Reyes.
That time daw, kahit malaki yung tumira sa labas, you have Reyes inside to corral those boards.
Hindi mo kang 36, ano, Coach Gio?
Wala, fresh legs. Fresh na fresh.
12-4 is our score in favor of Phuket Waves. I'm expecting Edsel to be more aggressive dito.
He's setting the tone right away inside. Kahit malalaki yung bantay niya, just challenging the defense.
You gotta love that. Gerald Anderson showing us that he can play solid defense as well.
It's interesting that CORSA Tires is applying the pressure early on. Since considering bagong team talaga to, first game, sinisira talaga nila offensive flow ng Phuket Waves.
Eloy Tan tinawagan ng foul and his hands will be full, Coach, in guarding somebody like Rafi Reyes, no?
For sure. And hindi makakatulong na merong kakampi si Rafi Reyes na is entering the ball game. Woo! Another giant of a player.
So, ang assignment ngayon on Reyes is Gerald Anderson and Ian Pardo will be taking care of James Martinez. But James says, looking at us here, as if to say, I am back at age 37.
He did say na hindi siya after scoring records, but James knows he has to score for their team to have a chance to win this game.
Nice in-out dribble there by Gerald. However, Edsel couldn't handle the pass. Martinez, pinabayaan. And it makes me wonder, gusto ba niya may bantay?
Posible for that extra challenge. For having played for so long, parang madali na yung libre.
We gotta take a look at this one. Abang-abang lang po kayo. We'll show that in a few. Pero tres yun. Kukwento ko na sa inyo. Tres yun. Papakita natin maya-maya. Lampas kalahati na po tayo ng first quarter. 15-8. Rafi has been very aggressive here in the first part of the first quarter.
And his big men, specific Kenyon Williams, no? Pag yan magbigay sa'yo ng screen, talaga Rafi Reyes will have all the lane for himself for those drives.
Nakasabay ko ito sa hallway kanina. Yung sa mga viewers po natin. Talking about Kenyo Williams, number 25 for Phuket Waves. Hindi ho siya malaki. Napakalaki po niya.
Napakalaki. Kitang-kita.
Miller throws it up. Good box out from Edsel. Ooh. Pasa ni Ian. Hindi nasambot ni RV. On the other end, James got blocked. Edsel tried to save it, and he's trying to wake up his teammates here.
Edsel mag-isa, no? As we see this three-pointer.
3-point shot of the game brought to you by CORSA Motorcycle Tires. Dominate the streets.
Could be the first of many from Martinez. I was talking about Edsel mag-isa, no? Who's getting a very much needed rest, having to guard all these behemoths inside. And we see first time the new import of CORSA, Ebuka Umyanozi.
So siya po yung number 36. You might be wondering, we said it top of the coverage. That name on the back of the jersey of Ebuka Umyanozi will be changed, but that number will retain. Okay, yan ang magiging numero niya for the rest of the tournament.
Still sporting the number 36 for Ebuka.
May bagong pasok din sa Phuket Waves. Ano? It's Lawrence Paulo Castro and Mark Lexter Poole. They'll be joining forces with James Martinez. So Phuket going 3 small and 2 big dito sa kanilang 5 na nasa loob. Bear J, boom, it's good.
Talking about the bigs, no, of Phuket, doesn't really look 3 small, 2 bigs because itong dalawang big men talaga nila hinihila yung average height of the 5 on the floor right now.
And to think Umyanozi is already huge and wide, as Kenyo showing us that he has that soft touch.
Kenyo Williams, no, doesn't, if you look at him, it seems like a power banger big, but they're showing us the finesse with that fade away from the low block.
Swabe din, ano?
Swabe.
Bumato eh. Bear J hit a 3 earlier. They go to Gerald. 3 ball on its way, in and out. Rebound secured by Ray.
Gerald Anderson Chigi, no, yesterday might be the leading scorer, pero he was a bit off from 3, 1 out of 7, and he'll need more of those to open up the lanes for his teammates.
Speaking of open lanes, Ray Miller saw that open lane earlier. It's a total of 7 points. Bring the lead of Phuket Waves up to 9, 20-11. Bear J, after scoring a 3, decided to put that ball on the floor.
Bear J now attacking the basket. Really, the CORSA Tires players really challenging inside defense. This Phuket Waves big men may be really tall, but laterally they can challenge them.
Ian against James. Shot clock down to 5. Martinez, naghahanap ng paraan dito. Initsa yung bola na kay Williams. That ball is still alive. Look at Miller. 3rd attempt, 4th attempt. This time it's good.
Ray Miller almost gunning for a double-digit rebound in that sequence. Nahihirapan ng CORSA dito sa big men ng Phuket Waves.
Tumatalon naman sila eh, di ba coach? Nagbabox out naman, but they're just too tall.
It's too tall, too hefty.
Now this could be a good source of points for CORSA. Jojo Cunanan.
Jojo Cunanan, who has been one of the veterans really of this team. We should expect a big offensive game from him.
2 minutes left here in the first quarter. 6-point lead for Phuket Waves, 22-16. Kenyo, spin to the baseline. Skip pass, 3 ball is short at parang nanunungkit lang, parang namimitasan ng bunga itong si Williams. But,
An offensive foul.
ooh. So pushing foul on Kenyo Williams.
Ang lucky break for CORSA Tires kasi yun na sana ang second team foul. Personal foul ni Ebuka Umyanozi pag nagkataon.
So speaking of team fouls, sa Phuket Waves, 2 pa lang ang CORSA Tires, sagad na sa 4. So next foul coming from the men in white will be free throws for the men in blue.
Chiki, if you look at the defense of Phuket Waves, they're running a 2-3 zone. Kahapon nahirapan ng CORSA against Shawarma Shack when they did that 2-3 zone against them. They couldn't hit their shots. And ngayon mukhang nakagkaroon ng scouting report itong Phuket Waves running the same defensive scheme against CORSA.
This is what James was talking about kay Enros kanina, di ba? He doesn't mind shedding that leather, recognizing that Pool had an inside track. Ian gets it to Berjay. 3 ball on its way. Wala, no? Walang tinamaan yung tira ni Ian Pardo. Samantala, Miller! That's good. And he'll get a bonus free throw.
Just too big, too strong. Ray Miller getting that basket and one opportunity.
Looking at his numbers, 11 puntos na itong si Ray Miller to lead Phuket Waves. Siya pa lang ang double digits, ha?
Those multiple boards, no? Talagang daming opportunities for Ray Miller.
Now, ito naman CORSA Tires coach Gio, pinasok na si Jerome Garcia hoping that he could light it up from the outside para medyo lumuwang ang loob for people like Ebuka Umyanosi to try to operate inside.
Especially when Phuket is running that 2-3 zone. They really need those outside shots to fall.
Pressure applied here by Phuket Waves. Na-break naman dito ng CORSA Tires. And coming off the bench, instant offense for Garcia.
And another way to break that defense, outrun the opponents para hindi sila makapag-set up.
27-18. Phuket Waves up by 9. Under 30 seconds left in the first chapter. Pool uncorks a 3 in and out.
And Chiki, we see now Waray Gimpayan on the floor for CORSA. Another very energetic big man for them.
16 ticks to go. Si Gimpayan, maganda rin pinakita niyang kahapon.
Almost a double-double, I believe. 12 points and 9 rebounds.
At dahil nasa... Teka lang, act of shooting ba yun? Nag-uusap yung ating mga referee. Let's see, was it an act of shooting? Pero prior na, drive of the game muna tayo. Brought to you by Jabber Motocom. Make rides more fun. Jabber Motocom, maraming salamat po sa inyo.
Seems like it wasn't a shooting foul.
Wala, no? Pero yun lang, si Ian na naubusan ng espasyo dahil magandang depensa ni Bowak. Trying to squeeze the air out.
And Phuket may be gunning for the last shot of the quarter.
Oras natin, 5 ticks to go. Quino lost that leather. But this is going to stay with them with 2 left on the clock, 1.5 on the shot clock.
Maybe seeing James Martinez last shot, probably. Oh no.
You gotta love that play, no? Hindi lang nag-materialize with Castro missing the jumper. But the first quarter will end 27-18. What a start here by the Phuket Waves.
Maganda, maganda. Dahil ginagamit nila ang height nila against CORSA and still walang sagot against them.
KKB, King Ken Bono enjoying what he's seeing right now. Again, a 9-point lead here for Phuket Waves to end the first 10 minutes, 27-18.
You're watching Asiabasket here at the Dasmariñas, Cavite. With only less than 24 hours to prepare, the CORSA Tires are aiming to drive back to their prime ways. They're joined today by a new import player, but a familiar face to them, hence familiarity in gameplay is not a problem. For key player Gerald Anderson, it cannot be dismissed that yesterday's game was a missed shot. Acting as the team's wall to lean on, he has to power through today by setting the mood, tempo, and responsibility. When asked about what he plans to do after the game as they have a break tomorrow, it took him a few seconds to respond by saying, "Depende sa mood." But surely training is on the top of his list, as this tournament is a short one for him. Every second counts. Chiki, Gio?
Very nice report from Enros. You know, Coach G, I have to tip off my hat sa mga courtside reporters natin dito sa Asia Basket. Lulupit,
Grabe, lahat ng mga kailangang malaman.
Oh,
mga
yes.
binibigay nila. Tsaka mga exciting information about the players na, of course, related to basketball. People really getting to know our players inside and outside the court.
I would like to invite our viewers, if you can't watch online, you're around the area, punta po kayo sa Dasmariñas Arena. Napakagandang venue po nito. And you just might be surprised because makakatabi nyo si Enros, diba, sila Amira, and all our courtside reporters, and you can chat with them. You can definitely chat basketball with them. Okay, 27-18, Coach Gio, bago tayo pumalaot sa ating second quarter, ano nangyari? Nangyari nung first quarter at parang flat ng konti ang CORSA Tires sa kanilang umpisa.
There's a chance, Chiki, that CORSA has been, there's a shock, overwhelming size against Phuket, no?
Okay.
First time they're facing Phuket, that's number one. First time they're facing a team with such large players. And kita nga sa first quarter pa lang, disadvantage ng CORSA, 17-9 rebounding. And yun na nga, nag-lead to this opportunities for Phuket to score multiple baskets inside. And another one, we see another offensive rebound by Williams.
And you know what? He's not demanding the ball. Ano? Si Quino, kumbaga whatever the defense dictates. But you gotta love this because Garcia together with Gimpayan, they can dictate the tempo dito, di ba? With Ian Pardo setting the tone also at the point guard position.
Ito magandang pangontra sa big men talaga. Slow-footed big men, takbuhan natin.
Takbuhan baka mo. Assist of the game is brought to you by Fiber Blaze. Nothing beats local. You gotta love that assist of the game. And they need more of those para lang ma-contain yung half-court game dito ng Phuket Waves, di ba? 8:49. Yan ang orasan dito sa second quarter. And this is a nice start here for CORSA Tires dahil 5 in a row to start the second.
And they're getting this energy from their bench players. 3 from their bench have already contributed offensively.
Reyes, the sneaky attack. And I've seen that a million times, figuratively speaking, in different leagues, in different levels. Pero alam mo, Coach Gio, yung resulta pareho. Shoot.
Basket. Kahit anong gawin, Reyes, automatic 2 points.
So habang may free throw to si Reyes, ito muna, inviting everyone. Ito na, sa ating concert. Di yung concert namin ni Gio to. Concert ng Asia Basket ito, November 12, Sunday, dito po sa Dasmariñas with Nobita, Mayonnaise, and sino yan? Sige. Al James. Tickets available from Ticket Melon via link or QR code and pwedeng mag-walk-in po on the day itself. Just buy tickets sa venue. Gates open at 3 p.m. Markahan nyo na po, ikalabing dalawa ng Nobyembre.
And who knows, Shigi, no, we may be seeing also local acts from Dasma. So,
Yan.
punta na kayo.
Off the bench, that's Ju Lacaste Santos. That's right, you heard me. Quite a tongue twister yung kanyang last name, but I practiced that before the tip-off. Martinez to Reyes, fishing expedition, and Pardo will be called for that foul.
Reyes has been really aggressive. No answer still from CORSA Tires, pero paano mo talaga pipigilan kung put your head down, attack the basket, aggressive.
Kita ko si Ian, sabi niya, sapul yung aking chin.
Asking for a push-off, an offensive foul, pero hindi talaga. Benefit of the doubt for the officials would be the aggressor, the offensive end, and that's Reyes.
5 points already for Rafi. About under 7 minutes already, yung kanyang total playing time. And ever since I covered him close to a decade ago, talagang ito ang DNA ni Rafi. He's scorer to
And it's just a testament to how much he takes care of his body. Hindi nagpapalit yung style of play, physical, pero good example, no, for everyone who wants to be in tip-top shape, who wants to be in playing condition. Look at Rafi Reyes.
Yan ang gayahin ninyo. Edsel had to fake it dahil medyo nailang sa height ni Ray. They're gonna keep that ball with 7 on the shot clock. Alam mo, observation ko dito kay Ray Miller, who's from Iowa. Magandang timing nito. And speaking of timing, check this out. Move off the game. Brought to you by CORSA Motorcycle Tires. Dominate the streets. And so far, Reyes is dominating his matchup sa mga gwardiya ng CORSA Tires.
And it's not easy. It's an easy layup against Gimpayan. No? Very athletic, very quick. Pero pinalusutan niya under the kilikili shot, Alamar Lu.
I love that term. Miller continues to score here. Total of 14 points already.
It's just easy basketball for Ray Miller. Trying to find his spots using his height. If I may use an NBA reference, parang si Victor Wembanyama, taas na lang kamay niya, shooting.
That's a nice comparison there. Meantime, Edsel, you gotta love how smart this guy is. Hirap siya sa loob, lalabas siya ng konti yung laro.
Yes, giving vibes ala Jervy Cruz. No? Just using that mid-range game to his advantage. Ang lalaki sa loob, dito ako sa labas.
I always say that sa basketball. Have a perimeter shot and you'll remain relevant in the sport of basketball. And Reyes is sizzling hot here in the first half already with 10.
And that's his first three-point attempt. Talagang mainit. You don't want a scorer seeing his shots fall from the outside kasi bibigyan mo siya ng slash, bibigyan mo siya ng outside shot.
Garcia also, no? Coach Gio coming off the bench. Maganda yung pinapakita dito. 6 points already under his name. Cuts the lead of Phuket Waves down to 8.
Yes, CORSA Tires now being carried by their bench right now.
Wow, he says, can I join the three-point party?
Grabe, Chiki. Big men ng Phuket, talagang outside scorers, outside threats.
Garcia not afraid, but Miller was there saying, nope, not on my watch. Martinez strolling the park. And by my recollection, Coach Gio, this is the biggest lead already for Phuket Waves at 13, 42-29.
And ito, CORSA would like to find an answer to their issues down low. They're being outrun by Phuket, so really nothing going right defensively for CORSA Tires.
Sakto lang yung timeout at 5:37. Stop the bleeding a bit or at least hinto mo yung momentum nung Phuket Waves. Dahil, ito, hinihintay ko na ito. Umaalon na eh.
Umaalon ng Phuket
ng
Waves.
puntos dito eh. No? So, high tide na para sa Phuket Waves. And that's the reason why they're up by 13, 42-29.
At yung buhos nga ng alon ng Phuket Waves, no, bumubuhos dito sa CORSA Tires. Umaalat naman ng shooting. Umaalat ng shooting ng CORSA Tires dahil sa buhos ng Phuket Waves.
But we mentioned some names earlier, di ba? Halimbawa, Jojo Cunanan, okay? Jaymar Gimpayan. These people, and even Jerome Garcia can light it up from the outside, di ba? Paluwangin lang yung loob. But again, okay, easier said than done because you got Escocio, you got Miller manning the middle, you got Williams manning the middle.
Yeah, I have to say, CORSA Tires are executing their plays well. They're nakakatira sila. Yun lang talaga. When it comes to shooting from the inside, it's really difficult for them to challenge those threes of Phuket Waves.
Garcia hits a three.
And right on cue, Chiki.
Diba? 9 points already for Garcia.
For them to have a chance, they really need to make those outside shots.
Wowie, back to the basket. Ray swings it. Reyes, bumiti ng konti, mag-isa gets the rebound.
You can see that CORSA Tires also running some sort of zone defense to manage the size of Phuket Wave.
Now, coming from that 42-29 lead, 5-0 run para sa CORSA Tires. Coming off that timeout to cut the lead down to 8 with 4:51 remaining in the first half. Kaya naman itong kupunan ng Phuket Waves with Coach Mark Santiago pressing that timeout button para pag-usapan.
It was a good adjustment defensively for them. Nagulat yung Phuket Waves having a different look defensively coming from CORSA Tires and gave them opportunity to score on the other end.
Dito sa first half natin, sang damakmak ng 3-point shots yung nakita natin. Both teams shooting well from the outside. And speaking of 3-point shots, check this out. Jerome Garcia, top of the key, 3-point shot of the game brought to you by CORSA Motorcycle Tires. Dominate the streets.
He'll be needing more of those from Jerome.
Siyempre, kailangan natin banggitin yung mga referee natin. Of course, tip our hats off to Referee Celeste, Bacalso, and Referee Guy. Maraming salamat for also making sure that our officiating is tip-top form. Hindi pwedeng bababa ito.
High-level basketball, for sure, high-level officiating.
And thank you to Mr. Jai Reyes for welcoming me to the team. Second Asiabasket ko na ito. Maraming salamat. Pakita mo na ba ito?
Pangalawa na rin, Chigi.
So, nung Las Piñas ka rin, ano?
Sabay tayo.
4:21 to go, 42-34. Coach Gio, tama sinabi mo eh. Na-execute, natatawag yung play, minsan lang hindi pumapasok. But when they get to score in bunches, nakakadikit ang CORSA Tires eh.
They're having those runs. But yun nga, kailangan lang talaga yung ma-shoot. And ito, the luxury of having a big man that can be a quarterback as well. Easy basket.
Let me call that a touchdown for Wawi. Finding Alatica in the process. But going back to this gentleman, number 88, Edsel Mag-isa says, labas kayo sa akin dito. I'm gonna play in the outside.
8 point of the ball game for Edsel with that jumper.
Escosio. 2 on him. Miller hit the 3 earlier. Alam mo, medyo matulis yung tira niya. No? Edsel, that bucket is good. And he'll get a bonus free throw.
Inside and out excursion now for Edsel. It's been the threat and carrying the load offensively as we look at this touchdown play.
Assist of the game brought to you by Fiber Blaze. Nothing beats local. Touchdown from Wawi Escosio.
And tinatapatan ni Edsel itong performance ni Wawi Escosio.
But that free throw won't drop for Edsel. Samantala, Reyes trying to zigzag his way in. Ray. Wawi gets it to Denzel. Shot knocked down to 7. Oh, that was too easy for the referees to see that hook.
Jamer Gimpayan has been playing superb defense down low against the bigs and switching against the guards of Phuket.
Kung wala po kayo sa Dasmariñas Arena at kayo'y bumabiyahe, you can still watch the 2023 CORSA Tires Asia Basketball Championship Dasmariñas sa YouTube, Facebook, at pwede rin po sa Top Sports. Magandang platform po yan. So, hope to you guys could catch the games there. Nagmukhang holen yung bola kay Kinyo, no?
Kinyo.
Si Mark tawa ng tawa. Ang laki nung kamay, di ba? Parang holen eh. Anong hula mo, coach? Anong height nito? Size?
probably 6'5", standing 6'5".
Talaga? Feeling ko mga 6'6", 6'7", di ba?
Posible.
Kasi si Edsel, mahina na 6'4" dito.
Could be 6'6".
Yung mga nagbabantay nga sa labas ng ating entrance, huminto nung dumaan si Kinyo. Nag-pause. Pass deflected. Gerald picks it up. Katipay. Oh! Rejected by Miller.
Ray Miller has been everywhere for Phuket Waves. Grabe. You were discussing earlier, Chigi, no? His timing is just on point defensively.
Buti na lang si Gimpayan was there, di ba, to clean it up. But don't look now, that lead of Phuket down to 4. In and out for Gerald.
Yeah, since you mentioned that largest deficit, it's only been 2 points for the Waves after that.
Coming from 42-29, this is an 11-2 run by CORSA Tires. Stolen by CJ, pero si Gerald ba? Yeah, Gerald will be called for that foul.
They're asking for a potential clear path foul on that one.
Check this out. No ID, no entry. Sabi ni Ray Miller, defensive play of the game brought to you by Decathlon.
Hinabol niya yung Cheeky from fast break attempt. Then chase down block.
And sometimes, ibang tendency ng mas maliit na player, I'll go high up the glass. Pero pag tinaasan mo, pwede pang i-block sa ibabaw dahil yung hindi pa pababa yung bola.
Inaabangan na lang din sa taas. Pero ito nga, they're reviewing a play.
So we'll check kung anong i-review dito. But in the meantime, imbitasyon po namin sa inyo to November 12, Sunday. Dito pa rin sa Dasmariñas. Ang ating konsyerto, hatid po sa inyo ng Asiabasket ito. Nobita, Mayonnaise, Al James. And the tickets are available from Ticket Melon via link or QR code. Or pwede kayong mag-walk-in sa mismong araw. Just buy the tickets sa venue dito po sa may Dasmariñas Arena. Ang gates po natin bubukas ng alas 3 ng hapon. At kung hindi po kayo taga rito, dito po sa may, kung hindi ako nagkakamali, parang Governor Manggubat Drive yata yan, ano? Sa malapit sa Lasal, Dasmariñas. Marami dyan pwedeng kainan.
Napakarami. So, going here actually, napaka-enticing. Tumigil. May kinainan pala ako kahapon.
Diba?
Could be a good spot pag pumunta kayo sa concert.
Ito, re-review dahil...
A potential clear path.
Oh.
Kasi
Ano
may
opinion mo
nauna.
doon?
They usually call this as unsportsmanlike ngayon. Pero may naunang player, si Kinyo.
Pero was Gerald going for the ball? Ako, opinion ko, parang oo eh.
He was going for the ball. Pero yun nga, may nauna lang na player for them. So may advantage sila.
So we'll find out and meron ho kaming malaking screen dito kasi sa likod namin ni Gio and all the players are keenly waiting the decision, watching it on the big screen. Plus, yung aming giant cube, anong kaganda dito sa Dasmariñas Arena?
World-class facility.
Diba? All sides, ano? May screen para makita ng mga fans yung mga slow-mo.
Replays, you're missing out kung nasa Dasma lang kayo at hindi kayo manonood dito. Pero, again, 8-day tournament, you still have a chance to watch the other games kung di nyo to aabutan.
So, unfortunately, tama ka, Coach Gio. So, let's wait for the official call.
2 shots and possession, perhaps.
So, it's an unsportsmanlike foul on Gerald Anderson. So, CJ Alatica on the line. At anong explanation mo dun, Coach?
Now, he was going for the ball, pero sometimes they call it an advantage foul. Pag may nauuna ng offensive player, but you had to stop the ball na behind ka.
CJ hits the first, makes the second. That increases their lead to 6.
And it's good that for CORSA, no? Gerald isn't sitting down. Sa mga gantong penalties, usually kailangan umupo ng player na nag-commit ng foul.
14 to shoot. Bola ng Phuket Waves. 1:56 remaining before we end the first half. Reyes gets it to Kinyo. Williams nang mama sa loob.
That was unstoppable. How can you stop if you're Ibuka with that hook shot, with that size? Pero first time natin makikita Chiki magkasama ngayon si Edsel at si Ibuka. So it should be interesting how they will be utilized together.
Yung nangyari kanina parang 10-wheeler versus 6-wheeler. Pares malaki.
Yung malaki.
13 to shoot. Straight. And that shot was as straight as it gets. And shout out ulit sa ama nito, si Ronald Straight, watching all the way from Cubao. Pati yung mga taga-barangay Kaunaran tsaka barangay San Martin na humahanga kay Jason Straight. Mahusay naman na laro ito. Ano ko alam? Kapitbahay ko yan. Sa Cubao.
I was actually surprised during the first game na he was held scoreless. And this kid is really talented, and probably just the jitters of the first game, and another chance to show out.
48-43. Looking at the score here, Coach, tinan mo, 5 points lang separating CORSA Tires tsaka Phuket Waves. And we've been mentioning the height advantage of Williams, of Miller, diba? Yung fantastic plays of Rafi Reyes. But, having said those things, CORSA Tires under by 5 lang.
They finally found that antidote to that. Hindi naman nila napipigilan pa rin still, pero napapabagal nila yung pagiging effective ng height ng big men ng Phuket. Also, Reyes hasn't been that explosive ngayong quarter, as well as Martinez. And CORSA has been scoring now. They're making their pockets kanina medyo maalat. And right on cue, CORSA with another basket.
So back-to-back threes. The first was from Straight, the second is from Katipay. And coming from what you mentioned, Garcia, di ba? Katipay, Straight, even Edsel mag-isa, hitting it now from the outside.
Everyone contributing for CORSA Tires.
That ball was picked up here by Katipay. Stolen again. Sabong sa ere. And wow, action we're seeing here. Gayosa will go to the line. They'll call this foul on Ebuka Omyanosi.
Ebuka, no? That would have been a good challenge if he didn't swat at the arm. Could have went just vertical. But it's something that he'll get accustomed to for sure. This is first game.
Pero nakikita natin sa basket, di ba? Oh, hang time ka, hatawin ko yung bola.
It's tempting. It's
Diba?
tempting, especially if matagal ka sa ere.
But to your
Parang
point,
subutin.
every time you swing your arm, malaki yung posibilidad na pipituhan ka ng
The
referee.
referee, yes.
But I like that action. I won't be surprised kung si Direk isasama mamaya yan sa mga highlights natin dahil it's good to see people mixing it up in midair.
Yung attempt ni Gayosa, kala ko idadunk niya eh.
Parang, di ba?
Parang.
Okay, so Coach Monch opting to go all Pinoy with this 5.
The last 10 seconds.
Kapit po kayo. Let's see if CORSA Tires can produce another basket here. They're down by 4. Anderson, kick out. Bear J coming off the bench, and he hits that 3 to cut the lead down to 1 to end the first half.
Wow, CORSA Tires, much needed. A basket. So almost a back to 0 ball game, 49-50. And should be a fun second half, Chiki.
Saktong-sakto yung bunot ni Coach Monch, di ba? 3 points out of the game coming from Gerald Anderson. Labas dito kay Bear J. Brought to you by CORSA Motorcycle Tires. Dominate the streets. And I'm sitting at the edge of my seat here dahil ang ganda ng pagkakapukol ni Bear J doon.
Pasok na pasok, diretso-diretso, napakaganda ng play.
50-49, just a 1-point lead for the Phuket Waves. Magbe-break kami ni Coach Gio dahil pagbalik namin, hihimayin po namin ang mga numero ng unang 20 minutos. Our halftime score is 50-49 in favor of the Phuket Waves. Isa po ang kanilang abante makalipas ang first 20 minutes of action. Dito pa rin po tayo sa may Dasmariñas Arena. Yan po ang ating halftime score pabor sa Phuket Waves. Dito pa rin sa Dasma Arena in Dasmariñas City para po sa inyong 2023 CORSA Tires Asiabasket Championship Dasmariñas. Chicky Reyes with Coach G. Evangelista. Let's go to the highlights. First quarter, Coach, nagparamdam dito ang Phuket Waves. Ano, kahit na pumapasok ang mga tira dito nila Jerome Garcia and everybody else now trying to stroke it from the outside. They got it 27-18. Nung second quarter, CORSA started hitting their outside shots.
Sabi mo nga, Chiki, no? Nagpakilala, nagparamdam Phuket. Hindi sila makapasok. And looking at the stats right now, as sinasabi ko, hindi sila makapasok. The rebounds advantage to the Phuket Waves, 30-19. Sobrang laking discrepancy with that one. Although we look at 3-point field goals, may advantage sa height ang Phuket Waves, pero they kept on shooting at a lower percentage, 5 of 17 to 6 of 13 for CORSA. Free throw discrepancy, you can see
Wow.
at 11-14 for Phuket. 3 attempts lang for CORSA Tires. And 2-point field goals, you can see almost close sa attempts, 15 out of 28 for CORSA Tires, 12 out of 27 for Phuket Waves. And this may sound harsh, but Phuket Waves has no business shooting a lot of threes when they have that advantage inside the paint.
So magandang ending ng ating first half dahil nga nakadikit ang CORSA Tires. And we got more of what's happening dito sa ating sidelines with Enros for this report. Enros, go ahead.
Often mistaken as LeBron James, Ray Miller has gotten used to this remark. Having played across 13 countries with 13 years of professional playing experience, the Philippines is one of a kind. For him, this is the perfect place, as he can see the Filipinos' passion for basketball. Having stayed for 3 to 4 months now in Manila, Ray still has yet to gain the courage of eating the balut. He says that seeing the fetus already makes it create a distance from it, at least for now. Chiki, Gio?
Maraming salamat, Enros, sa LeBron James look-alike. Oo nga, no? Tingnan mo.
Malapit.
Tingnan mo.
Pag nakatalikod, look-alike from the back. Pero kita mo yung build niya eh. Parang sa LeBron from the back. Pagharap, facial hair, LeBron.
Pwede, no?
Pwede.
Mas maganda siguro kung nag-23 din ito, no? Yung numero
Yung number
nito.
niya.
So if you wanna see the LeBron James look-alike, punta kayo dito sa Dasmariñas Arena. But if you wanna see the style of play of Ray Miller, doon kayo every play date ng Asiabasket. Mas maganda yan. Okay, third quarter has begun. Coach Gio here together with Brother Benga, Chicky Reyes, and Enros Fernandez para sa first 2 servings ng ating 4 na laro sa araw na ito. Habang hindi pa tayo deep into the third, Coach Gio, ano ang pwedeng pangontra? Surprisingly, ang pangontra ng Phuket Waves sa third quarter doon sa magandang pinakita ng CORSA Tires in the second.
CORSA Tires has been running. Binigyan nila ng opportunity ang CORSA makatakbo dahil tumitira sila sa labas. And I'm talking about the Phuket Waves. If they control the paint, slow down the pace of the game, mas may chance silang bawasan opportunities ng CORSA Tires to run for fast break attempts.
That's a gimme, but he missed it. Talking about Alfred Gayosa. In the meantime, empty possession for CORSA Tires. Ito na si Reyes bringing the ball down. Gets a screen. Shot clock at 14. They go inside. The chicken wings and the bucket by Kenyo Williams.
Kind of chicken wings that you don't want in front of you if you are Edsel mag-isa.
Alam mo, maliho kami ni Coach Gio. Hula niya 6'5", hula ko 6'7". I just spoke to him. Sabi niya 2.11 meters. Just a shade. Tama ba yun? Just a shade under 7 feet.
7. In our defense, Chiki, nasa mataas na platform tayo. So feeling natin matangkad din tayo. Pero 6'11", Chiki.
Sabi niya 6'11 and a half. Okay. Diba?
It's definitely a handful if you are the big men of CORSA Tires.
8:40 remaining. Third quarter. Ito muna, ibang galawan dito. Sabi natin, chicken wings. Boom! Boom! A move of the game. Brought to you by CORSA Motorcycle Tires. Dominate the streets, and Kenyo Williams has been dominating that shaded area.
Maanghang na chicken wings ang binigay kay Edsel mag-isa from Kenyo Williams.
maanghang na, matulis pa.
Matulis
But
ba?
he has all that right eh.
Mhm.
Kasi, di ba, area niya yun eh. Area niya yun eh. So, habang naghihintay tayo ng ating review, gusto lang namin sabihin, CORSA Tires is the official partner of the 2023 Asia Basketball Championship, Dasmariñas. At gusto rin namin kayong anyayahan dumalo sa ating panghuling aktibidades sa ika-12 ng Nobyembre, November 12, Sunday, dito pa rin po sa Dasmariñas Arena sa napakagandang Dasmariñas City. But ito muna, before that concert, so, can we see that again, Direk? Para mas ma-appreciate ng fans kung kaya. I will try to bring that back to you guys. Okay, so hang into your seats before I go back to that invitation.
From our angle, it does seem it's off of a Phuket Waves player, pero we need another angle for that one. Or another replay, rather.
Okay. So in the meantime, November 12 concert po natin. Watch Nobita, Mayonnaise, Al James. You can buy your tickets at Ticket Melon via link or QR code. Or pwede kayong mag-walk-in dito sa may Dasmariñas Arena on the day itself. November 12, our gates will open at exactly 3 p.m. So, di ba, dala kayong snacks nyo or if you're around the area, walk. Dahil masarap naman ang simoy ng hangin dito sa Dasma. And then join us. I won't be surprised if you see Enros or Gio dancing or singing.
I'm not sure, Chiki, if that's something that
They'd like to see.
I'd like to see. Siguro si Enros, very talented. Our teammate, courtside reporter, Enros, very talented individual.
Coach, may decision na. So challenge ng CORSA successful. So possession will be for CORSA Tires. Okay. So 8:40 remaining sa ating third quarter.
Just a 3-point lead still. Pero humahabol ang CORSA, although hindi pa rin nila malampasan talaga yung lamang.
I'm missing the noise from Eloy Tan, meaning noise yung pwedeng incursion of baskets from him. Dahil mahusay itong manlalarong ito eh.
Medyo na-contain din si Eloy this ball game.
Height advantage. And look at that soft touch by Kenyo Williams, who incidentally is from England. Ay, nagkaroon ng kiskisan ba to between Gayosa and Kunana? Let's check Not sure
Checking.
Might be on Alfred and Jojo.
Potential double foul, no, Chiki? Is it?
Di ko dahil sinusundan ko si Kenyo going
Si
back.
Kenyo.
Ito. Let's check it out, Coach. After that basket, posisyonan sa ilalim. Ayun. So, we saw an elbow from Jojo, a nudge, and another elbow. Well, based on what I saw. Ikaw?
They're battling for position, pero may mga naitaas nga na mga siko, balikat. Would have been just establishing position, pero may konting extra from both players, so we'll see.
So, ganyan ka-exciting ang Asia Basket. 8 araw lang ho ito. Every game counts. And i-review, meron tayo mga opisyal na nagipagpulong sa kanilang there's a warning on Portales for faking a foul. But, ayun, faking a foul. Pero yung sa ilalim, tira mo, Coach. So, there's the elbow from Jojo.
And there's a close fist.
Walang. And then the shove. And then the third one. So, not sure if prior to that, if Alfred Gayosa
Did something, no?
did something. Kasi off-screen na eh.
Yep. Medyo nakaharangan niya. Para mag-react si Jojo ng ganun.
So, Salamat sa ating director for showing that. We're showing that to our viewers para ma-appreciate po ninyo yung review at yung action dito sa Dasmariñas Arena and how the referees will be handling this one.
And really, as you've mentioned, hats off to our referees na trying to manage the emotions here. Alam natin na bakbakan tong ball game and we don't want any extra na nangyayari sa court.
Normally kasi ang nahuhuli kadalasan yung ano, di ba?
Yung second motion.
Yung nagre-retaliate.
Yung retaliate.
So, yung inalarawan ko po sa inyo, yung nakita lang namin coming from Jojo. But prior to that, was there anything coming from Alfred that medyo napikon doon si Jojo siguro that we have to find out kung may ibang angulo yun. So not sure if we have that luxury of an angle that could show probably yung isang side ng baseline. No? Malalaman natin kay Direk yan kung meron silang mapapakitang ganun.
They're checking right now, although medyo malayo. There. But the play before that.
Ito, I hope we could have that angle na pinapanood ng referees and we can show that to our viewers if possible.
Oh, here.
Yung same angle ng mga referee will try to play that. Here we go. Ayan.
Here.
Ito. Meron ba from Alfred? Puesto. And there goes the first elbow. Alfred turns. The push or the shove. And then the third contact. So, thank you, Direk.
A better angle to evaluate for our officials.
Now makes me wonder, meron ba previous to that?
Simple din. Direk, pwede pa ba?
So, 54-49.
And we have a decision now.
So, meron kaya So, unsportsmanlike foul called on both Gayosa and Kunanan. Well, baka may nakita yung mga refs, no, na nagawa din si Gayosa to merit that. But in any case, parehas na pituhan.
Yep.
We go back to live play. 54-49, under 8 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Edsel, Portales, short stab. Alam mo, nakakailang talaga if you see the 6'11 Williams in front of you.
Kahit di siya magtaas ng kamay, actually, you'll be having second thoughts going for the basket. Going inside, rather.
Gerald, not afraid of the big man inside.
Gerald Anderson is the exception to that. Atake na siya ng atake regardless of who's in front of him. Oh, and a steal.
Only 4 points for Anderson. Pero meron siyang 5 rebounds at 3 assists.
He has been creating for his teammates multiple opportunities from rebounds, from creating plays like this one.
You gotta love that drive of the game. Brought to you by Jabber Motocom. Make rides more fun. So Denzel Wong was given a warning for resentment to a call. Meantime, Martinez is back on the floor for the Phuket Waves. Namang sila ng 3, 54-51.
Hinihingi siguro si Wong ng foul on that play. Oh.
Alam mo, hilaw yung screen ni Portales eh. In that handoff to Eloy Tan. Hinabol niya yung screen after the handoff.
Yep. Hindi pa siya established.
Ball goes back to Phuket Waves.
Although sinasabi, Chiki, usually yan sa games na it's the guard's fault for not utilizing the screen properly. As we see that knockout play inside from Ray Miller.
You gotta love that deception play. Everybody thought, including myself, na yung bola pupunta kay James.
Oh,
Kunanan got clipped
sila
by
ulit dalawa.
Gayosa. And Jojo is asking for landing spot call there. Second on Gayosa. Check this out. Ito yung deception play. Kita mo naman. Assist of the game brought to you by Fiberblaze. Nothing beats local.
That was a great court vision leading to that reverse layup by Ray Miller. Jojo Conano makes that free throw.
Uso na to talaga yung magkaibang kulay ng sapatos. Ano? Nagawa mo rin ba yan, Coach?
Wala akong pambili, Chiki. Maraming pairs. So, isa lang talaga.
Earlier, we saw some of our energetic, dynamic, and animated fans here in Dasmariñas Arena. Nawala ang bola kay James. Pinikap ni Edsel. Tatakbo si Jojo. Kinuha pa sa kabila.
Jojo Conano, nabubuhayan siya ngayon after that altercation with Gayosa. Scoring multiple baskets now in this quarter.
Gayosa tried to take it back. Wala, buti na lang si Quino nandun. Balik ang kalamangan sa Phuket Waves. 58-56.
And as I've mentioned, Chiki, no? Oh, another knockout play could be.
Teardrop ang binitawan. Ligimpayan, but he got bothered by Williams. And I think Quino got hit on the chin.
During that attempt. As you've mentioned, Gimpayan was bothered by the size. Wala pang contact. He shouted a bit, probably expecting a foul called. Ang laki talaga. Maiilang ka.
5:46 remaining third quarter. Poole has it. Na kay James. Bantay si Gerald dito. Shot knocked down to 9. Poole. Slight hesitation, missing that jumper or that runner. CORSA Tires pushing it. Kunanan. Uh-oh, he's open. Patay for Jojo Kunanan.
Jojo Conano, shooters would want to see their shots going through the rim. And after that free throw, all the confidence in the world for Jojo Conano to take those outside shots. So probably Phuket should watch out for those attempts by Jojo.
Kunanan has a total of 11 points already, partner.
Yun na nga, biglang putok si Conanan this quarter.
Lead goes back to Phuket Wave, 60-59, under 5 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Anderson. Pasa sa loob kay Gimpayan. This time he scores and he'll get a bonus free throw.
And Gimpayan really has been non-stop moving, playing off of his guards. And that was a beautiful pass. Two-man game between Gerald Anderson and Gimpayan.
At habang nag-free throw, itong si Jaymar Gimpayan, gusto ko lang mag-shoutout, isa sa mga nanonood sa atin ngayon, isa sa mga kilalang mahusay na coach, mentor, ama dito sa Villa Carolina, sa may Susana Heights. Ano? At kasamahan natin sa larangan ng pagbo-broadcast ng sports, si Coach Mike Perez, watching us right now. And yung journey niya pare sa pagiging sportscaster from trying out as a courtside reporter in Antipolo. Ngayon, nag-blossom na siya into a good broadcaster. Coach Mike, thanks for watching us and spread the word. We are here in Dasmariñas Arena.
Good afternoon, Coach Mike.
Yung action nag-pick up Coach Gio, third quarter.
Ito na nga pinag-uusapan natin during halftime. They should, for this three-point shot.
3 points out of the game brought to you by CORSA Motorcycle Tires, dominate the streets. 11 points already for Jojo Kunanan.
Yes, as you mentioned, no, Chiki, action has been picking up and ito, ginagamit na talaga ng Phuket yung size advantage nila sa loob. Giving it to Quino, giving it to Miller. Right on cue. Quino Williams trying to score inside. And on the other end, no, Jojo Kunanan has lifted the offense for CORSA Tires. So palitan talaga ng baskets. Both teams playing off of their strengths. CORSA Tires running, shooting from the outside. Phuket Waves establishing their dominance inside the paint.
Ang na-notice ko, Coach Gio, dito sa ginagawa ng CORSA Tires, pag medyo malayo si Quino sa basket at nakuha niya yung bola, may mag-aamba na do-double just for him to pick up the ball
Pass out.
para malayo siya sa comfort zone. No? And it's working.
It's working for
For
CORSA.
CORSA, dahil tabla tayo, 62. Naiilang talaga sila kay Williams inside, and it's a breakaway layup here for James Martinez.
And again, no, the Phuket Waves establishing a 2-3 zone defense. And yun, mga butas talaga. Free throw line, baseline. Easy basket for, not really easy, but a basket for CORSA Tires.
Tabla tayo sa 64, almost a turnover for the white shirts. Anderson never afraid of that height disadvantage against Ray Miller.
That was a great use of what they call right now, Chiki, is a veer layup when you're trying to cover or put a step ahead your defender para hindi sila makahabol. Haharangan mo sila.
Short on the jumper by Quino. Don't look now. CORSA Tires up by 2. Paspasan ang laro. Gimpayan for the finish coming from Tan.
Beautiful fast break offense ran by CORSA Tires.
You gotta love that. Eloy Tan attracting the defense. Pero ito muna, Gerald Anderson. Move of the game brought to you by CORSA Motorcycle Tires. Dominate the streets. And I would say that he is quote-unquote dominating the inside in spite of that height disadvantage.
Yes, kahit he's not scoring at will, pero his drives to the basket, aggressive drives to the basket creates opportunities for his other teammates as well.
3:21 to go in the third. Both teams sagad na sa 14 fouls. Third quarter action pa lang po ito. And CORSA Tires, after trailing in the first 2 quarters, they've managed to build a 4-point lead, Coach.
Their biggest lead, Chiki.
Oo.
4 points.
So ito, after that huddle, the much-needed ceasefire. Babalik tayo sa aksyon dito sa Dasmariñas Arena.
Oh, and they're running a full court pressure now. That's one way to stop the inside incursions of the Phuket Waves big men. Pigilan mo na silang makalampas.
Williams. Hand off to Martinez. Shot clock at 12. Nahuli ba si Ian?
A bit over-eager on that pressure defense.
So itong combination ni Eloy with Gerald Anderson, now Eloy with Ian Pardo, it's gonna be a fast two-guard combo here, no?
And a suffocating perimeter defense duo for sure.
Susugal sila ng konti, di ba? With only Edsel and Berjay covering the lanes with Gimpayan. Not really the tallest of players, but one hell of a high leaper.
Pero you can see J-Mar Gimpayan right now with another extra pep on his step after those stops from the big men and after scoring a couple of buckets inside.
And he cradled that ball, putting the defense to sleep with that floater. Gimpayan with another bucket. They're up by 5.
And it seems like Gimpayan has finally found that sweet spot where he can take the shot against the tall trees of Phuket Waves with those floaters.
70 kontra 65. Limang abante ng CORSA Tires. Oras natin, 2:31 left here in the third. Castro kicks it out. CJ, naputokan sila ng 24.
Yeah, it's a great defense by CORSA Tires. Sabi mo nga, Chi, kanina, CORSA throwing a double team against Quino. And yun, nahihirapan sila mag-execute for that one.
Check this out. Hinele ang depensa. Kinrede lang bola. Drive of the game is brought to you by Jabber Motorcom. Make rides some more fun. Much needed. Oh, I thought. A much needed rest for Edsel mag-isa.
Edsel.
Balik sa CORSA Tires. Si Ebuka Umyanosi, number 36.
Ooh. Was open for a while then.
You gotta love that. Nagpapasahan yung dalawang maliliit. But the long hands of Miller stopping that action with only 4.4 on the shot clock. Of course, the tires.
Pardo was open momentarily. Probably a bit overpassing for CORSA.
Oo nga eh. Knockout play, backfired. Martinez feeds it to Miller. And I would always hear this from my good friend, Jolly Escobar, Coach Jolly Escobar. Pag tumakbo, big man mo, feed him the bone.
Yes. With the bone.
Feed him the
Feed
bone.
him the bone.
Yun yung word si Coach Jolly. Kasi pag hindi mo pinasahan yung trailer big man mo, tatama rin yan dumipensa para sa'yo.
Yeah, reward the big men for running the break.
Ayan, no? Ganda ng feed eh. And Miller finishes that three-point play opportunity with that free throw.
Ray Miller has been relatively quiet offensively during this quarter. Gave way to his tower duo, Quino, pero ngayon mukhang siya na uli ang focal point ng offense inside.
Gimpayan missed the floater. Escocio might be involved in that last sequence. We'll find out kung anong tawag. Kung nakita. Kasi kaharap natin dito, Coach, no? Parang naiwaksi niya itong si Gimpayan.
And with the weight difference, medyo madaling, sabi mo nga, waksi si Jaymar. Pero we'll see if
Iwas-iwas.
iwas. Tingnan natin kung may out of the ordinary play on that one.
Let's see.
While we're reviewing, no, Escocio just returned to the ball game. Hasn't been looking to shoot.
Parang happy na siyang back up ng mga big men, di ba? Make sure that that shaded area is secured. Kasi meron ka namang 6'11 na Williams. Tapos, I'm guessing about 6'7
Ray Miller.
na Ray Miller. Tapos, meron kang aparador na kahadiyero na Wawi Escocio.
Pero from the previous tournament, I've seen some stats. He was dominant offensively, scoring 25-7 during their finals game, Thailand Basketball League, where they won. We're looking at the
Ito na.
replay.
So after that miss by Gimpayan, ito yung nakita ko kanina, naipit yung braso. So hindi naman winasiwas, naipit yung braso lang. So Gimpayan is asking for that call. I wonder what the final verdict will be. So foul on Escocio. At dahil penalty ng Phuket Waves, it means 2 free throws for Jaymar Gimpayan.
And again, no malice on that play. Sumabit lang si Jaymar.
So okay pa. Okay naman si Gimpayan.
Makes the first one.
Pasok. Second one for Gimpayan on its way. And it's also good. 4-point lead here for CORSA Tires, 72-68. At wag ko kayong makakalimot, in case you can't make it here in Dasmariñas Arena, we're inviting you to watch us, the 2023 CORSA Tires Asia Basketball Championship Dasmariñas on YouTube, Facebook, and of course, Top Sports. Wag kakalimutan. Martinez. Suwabing-suwabe pa rin.
Cheeky James Martinez with his 10th point. Pero checking his stats, he already has 14 assists.
14.
14, double-double na pala. So James,
Mariosep.
napakatahimik pero effective.
So baka naman gumawa ng record sa assist to.
He still has over a quarter to do that.
You know, we'll try to check. Let's check with our game producer kung ano ang record ng assist sa Asiabasket by a local. Baka naman meron tayong stat na pwedeng i-check dyan. Kasi 14 na kamo si James.
14.
Okay. Garcia missing the 3. CJ has it. Under a minute left to play the third. Go ahead, Coach.
And consistent nga, no? Chiki, sa sinabi ni James kanina, he'd like to get his teammates involved. And importante lang sa kanya, win. And with these numbers sa assist, talaga naman, true to his word, si James Martinez, just sharing the ball.
Tied at 72. Straight for that 3. That's a second 3-point shot of Jason Straight.
Last shot time for the Phuket Waves.
CJ lost it and Straight tried to dive for that loose ball. You gotta love what Jason Straight is doing, no? Trying to hit it from the outside para lumuwang ng konti. And I again would say yung kanyang ama is a good ball player from Cubao, Quezon City, Ronald Straight.
It's in the DNA.
Oh yes, it is. Almost a steal. Oh yes.
Good
Hindi
stop.
nakuha yung steal pero yung turnover na force ng CORSA Tires.
The deflection should be enough for a stop. And there, CORSA Tires with the opportunity to take the last shot.
Courtesy of Ian Pardo for that. Kick out again to Straight. Goes up for another 3. Another 3 from Jason Straight. Back-to-back threes by Straight. And he has a total of 9 points.
And you can see Straight celebrating. The rest of CORSA Tires. Great energy provided by Straight off the bench.
Grabe. Coming from that 72 deadlock. 2 threes from Jason Straight from the right side. Yung pangalawa coming off that good steal or good defense by Ian Pardo. Look at that. Nilinya, pinitawan, lista mo na. What a shot by Jason Straight, making it 78-72. 6-point lead for CORSA Tires as we end the third quarter.
Elevated to the point of no return. Play with fire, then you will get burned. The revolution's now. It's our turn. Innovation at its best. I am the curve. The crack in the system. The code unlocked. The drive to the top. Coming in hot until the wheels fall off. Or the motor drop. It's the rush of adrenaline. I will not stop. You can never slow me down. This the energy they need right now. Here we go, huh? You can never slow me down. This the energy they need right now. I will push it to the limit. Every day I gotta push. Yeah. Whoever thought we would take it this far? Next level, we going to the stars. Let's push. I'ma push it to the limit.
Produced ng 29 points in the third against the 22 of Phuket Waves.
CORSA Tires noon, tinakbuhan nila. They outran the big men of Phuket Waves, converting on a lot of transition opportunities, playing off the ball. Nakakalibre sila sa ilalim, like this one perhaps. And they're making their shots from the 3-point area. That's why they have this 6-point lead now against Phuket Waves.
Unselfish play there by Straight. Going to Garcia, who missed that 3 almost, but not quite. As we start the fourth quarter, Matibay tong Phuket Waves. They have Martinez, Reyes, Miller, Escocio, and Gayosa rather.
Would have been another assist for Martinez if there wasn't a foul called.
Sa kabila naman, it's Umyanosi, yung kanilang import for CORSA Tires, joined by Pardo, but Umyanosi sits down. It's mag-isa, Straight, Bear J, Pardo, and Garcia.
Umyanosi, no? No points scored, but was a presence inside, helping CORSA with their interior defense.
Minsan lang tumira, but Escocio hits his second three-point shot of the game. Total of 8 points for Wawi.
I don't want to jinx it, but he hasn't missed.
Ayan na. Bear J, one-hander, wala. Straight has it. Oh, no look pass to Bear J, but he missed it. And Mag-isa will earn a trip to the free throw line.
Gayosa contesting that call. Pero medyo nakapayo nga siya kaya sumabit. So we look at this three-pointer again.
Check it out, 3-point shot of the game brought to you by CORSA Motorcycle Tires. Dominate the streets. Sabi ni Coach Gion, perfect from beyond the arc.
For now, I don't know. I don't want to jinx anything.
2 of 2. Siguro kung may override si Wawi, di na ako titira.
Sa free throw lang yun, ang alam ko. So, sana hindi ako yung first time sa three-point area.
Edsel with the second free throw, 79-75. CORSA Tires up by 4. It will remain that way with 8:53 left here in the fourth and final period.
Reyes has been relatively quiet offensively this half.
So he missed the layup, pero Wawi was there to get the offensive rebound. And now he'll earn a trip to the free throw line. Wawi Escocio.
You know what, Chigi, it's a bit, well, I'd say scary for CORSA Tires. Tahimik si Wawi at si James for the most part of the game. Pero ngayon, binalik sila. And I think last 8 minutes, they'll play a big portion of this quarter and take this team and lead them to a win sana. So they're relatively fresh, and it's something to watch out for if you're CORSA Tires.
And that's probably the reason why Escocia is perfect on the floor. 1 of 1 from 2-point area, 2 of 2 from 3-point area, 2 of 2 from the free throw area. As Harvey Berjay scores again. So they're trying to keep Phuket Waves at some distance here. Turnover for the blue shirts. Turnover for the white shirts. And it will go back to CORSA Tires.
I just can't help but acknowledge, we were talking about lookalikes kanina. Phuket Waves also has their version of Drew Gooden.
Sino dito?
I hope I can pronounce his surname right. Lacaste Santos.
That's right, that's Jew. Lacaste Santos. Meantime, no bucket for Garcia, but they keep that ball. Edsel throws it. It hit the rim. It hit the rim, so alamin sinong last touch. So might be on Wawi. That's right.
Same ball.
Ooh, Bear J, 3 ball, wala.
Wow. That was a rebound over Kenyo Williams, but almost.
So third team foul for CORSA Tires with 7:42 left dito sa ating ball game. Lamang sila ng 4, 81-77. Inside to Kenyo. There's a double. Martinez to Ju. Binali. Wala. Picked up here by Eloy. Eloy speeding on the other end. Goes up! Wala. Play continues. Reyes recovers. Gets it to Escocio. Shoot yan sa ilalim.
Escocio didn't go back really on defense. Kaya nakapwesto siya ng maganda doon sa ilalim for that easy basket. Only 2 points now, Chicky.
Hang on to your seats. Yung sasabihin ko sa viewers natin, Coach. Jerome hits that three to give CORSA Tires another 5-point lead.
Second triple for Jerome Garcia. Very timely basket from him. Get that cushion. Oh,
Lacaste Santos missing that one. Picked up here by Jerome. Jason feeds it off to Garcia. One more time. Bingo! Wow! Sabay ba tayo doon? You gotta admire the unselfish play of Jason Strait. Check this out, Coach.
look at that. Setting up that open three-pointer.
Nothing but the bottom of the net for Garcia. You gotta love that action. 87-79, CORSA Tires up by 8. .6:25 remaining dito sa ating ball game, and what a second half for CORSA Tires, Coach Gio, dahil after producing 18 points in the first quarter, actually second quarter, 31 sila, third quarter 29, tapos dito sa ating fourth quarter, pinapagpatuloy nila yung magandang pangitain ng kanilang opensiba, no?
And the same story, no, during the first half, it was the bench for CORSA, and they were consistent hanggang dito sa fourth, just really carrying their team in this ball game.
Bear J missing that three ball. It was a good look, di ba? Good look, open look from the corner, good line, just want to drop.
Could be the law of averages catching up to
Oo
CORSA
nga eh.
Tires.
Shot clock at 20 para sa Phuket Waves. Under 6 minutes left to play sa ating ball game. Williams.
Oh, you don't want him there in the three-point area. You'd want him there if you're CORSA Tires.
Williams takes the long one. Wala. Tan secures the board.
And that was not a good shot for Quino. He has been dominating inside. He should be staying there. Let probably Ray Miller.
And Garcia asking for that screen, almost hitting another three. Meantime, Ju. Hindi pumasok yung pasa niya.
That was a great setup. Sayang, tira na yun. There's a mismatch down low.
Mag-isa asking for it. Ooh, he gets it. He goes in, try to get a whistle, pero wala.
Bit of a late pass, pero sayang ang mismatch dun.
Martinez goes in. James, his pocket got picked. It's gonna stay with them with 16 on the shot clock.
It's a good matchup between Gerald and James. No? Isang slasher, isang napakagaling na defender in Gerald Anderson.
16 to shoot. Para dito sa blue shirts with 5:04 remaining.
And again, no, Chicky, Ray Miller, Rafi Reyes has been quiet offensively for the Waves.
Oo nga, no? Parang hindi nakakatanggap ng bola masyado, no? Wowie inside to Miller. He heard us. And Ray will go to the free throw line.
How will you stop that kind of a high-low, tatlong big men naglalaro lang paikot sa ring?
Yun yung scary yung short passes ng big guys, no?
You have Huawei Scotia trying to set himself up and others, and then Ray Miller just moving in the paint, and you have Kenyo Williams just waiting for misses. For CORSA Tires, they just need to hopefully stop the inside passes para hindi makaset up ang Phuket Waves.
Oh, tip in is good for Kenyo Williams, 87-84. Tatlo na lang ang bante ng CORSA Tires with 4:40 remaining here in the fourth and final period. Anderson, 3-ball, won't drop. Reyes, nawala ang bola. Good steal by Gerald. Shovel pass to Berge, got clipped and he'll go to the line.
Berge was a bit conscious then sa defense. Nakatingin siya sa defender, hindi sa ring. But fortunately for him, he got to fish a foul and an opportunity to take 2 free throws.
You know what? Eloy Tan, all right, only with 4 points, but he has 6 assists.
Finding ways to be effective doesn't
Diba?
have to be score. Yep. Setting up your teammates.
Now going over to the other side, yung ating assist watch kay Martinez already with 15.
15. Wow. Triple-double watch as well.
Kasi meron ng 9 boards, no?
Sorry, 7. Is it 7 rebounds for Martinez?
9 na yata kasi 7 tama, sorry. 5 and 2, you're right. Escocio back to the basket. Oh, that's a travel.
Oh, great defense. Hold the chair on him.
You gotta love that. Gimpayan was smiling.
He knew he was coming. Alam niya babangga.
Anong ba tawag natin doon? Di ba yung pull the chair, hinila yung carpet, ano ba? It worked.
It worked. Expecting a contact, wala. Lose your balance.
And if you're enjoying this game you're watching and the rest of our tournament, hindi ako magtataka dahil CORSA Tires is the official partner of the 2023 Asia Basketball Championship Dasmarinas. And hindi lang po yan, ha. Meron pa hong stunt show, meron tayong concert, diba? Sa November 12, concert po yan. Nobita, Mayonnaise, Al James. Get your tickets at Ticket Melon via link or QR code or buy here at the venue. Gates open at 3 p.m. Anderson, bagsak kay Gimpayan, and it's good.
Just like Eloy Tano, Chiki, Gerald Anderson has been setting up his teammates. 7 or 6 assists already for Gerald.
Williams inside. You gotta love the footwork and the baby hook. And what a ball game we're watching here. 91-86. Just 5 points separating these two clubs, Coach Gio.
This isn't really a safe cushion for CORSA.
Let me say, this is the move of the game. Ooh, nice pass there. Brought to you by CORSA Motorcycle Tires. Dominate the streets. Daming highlights, ano?
And off very nice plays created by both teams.
3:40 left, 91-86. CORSA Tires up by 5. Get some snacks mamaya na. Kasi 3:40 na lang ito eh. Baka hindi nyo abutin yung endgame, ano?
You might miss out on some great plays. Sa dami naman nangyari dito, Chiki, na talagang palitan. Konting kurap, baka may mamiss ka.
So hindi kinumpleto ang full court press ng Phuket Waves. Traveling violation on the Berge. Good defense by Ray Miller.
Ray Miller, no? Providing that defense on the perimeter.
So para maganda yung good stop na yon ng Phuket Waves, they have to convert on this possession. Martinez gets it to Miller. Down low to Escocio. He recovers. Inside to Williams. Wala. Escocio underneath.
Winawasiwas ang big men ng CORSA Tires.
Look at those three big men of Phuket Waves, right? 91-88, lead of CORSA Tires down to 3.
Some teams boast about their twin towers. Phuket has 3.
Gimpayan. Tumag-isa. Jumper. Nope. Chance for Phuket Waves to go back-to-back here. Reyes. They go to Ray. Got stripped by Anderson off that leg. It's gonna go to CORSA Tires.
And Gerald has been really active on the perimeter. As we mentioned, he was expected to lead this team, or at least one of the leaders in scoring, pero really showing out defensively, trying to help out in whatever possible way he can to contribute to this ball game.
Phuket Waves only with 2 team fouls. CORSA Tires already in penalty. Our score still 91-88. 3 ball by Martinez. Tabla tayo sa 91. We are in the twilight zone.
And eto na nga, Chiki. Last 2 minutes, and as we've mentioned, James Martinez just trying to save his energy.
Shot knocked down to 11. Mag-isa. Has it. Steps on the brakes. Feeds it to Anderson. Back to Edsel. Takes the jumper, and it's a 3-second violation.
Missed opportunity. He has a shot there. He had a shot there, pero opted to fake first.
I thought that was a good pass already by Anderson.
Already. Could have taken that shot. Pero again, ang laki ng bantay.
Phuket Waves nabigyan ng warning for improper bench decorum. We are tied at 91 because of that 3 ball by James Martinez. Remember, CORSA Tires in penalty. Phuket Waves, they have 2 fouls to give. Down low, Escosio. Hook shot, wala. Tapek napunta kay Bear J. Anderson has it. Will he push it? Gerald stops, goes for it, and gives the lead back to CORSA Tires.
What composure by Gerald. Kita niya, may naghahabang. Floater na lang ako dito.
93-91 in favor of CORSA Tires. 1:11 left in the game.
Quino a bit frustrated. He's not getting the ball, establishing position.
Down low to Quino. That jumper is good off the glass, and we are tied at 93. Nangangamoy ang overtime. Under a minute left to play in the 4th and final period or in regulation. Anderson to Gimpayan. Gimpayan goes for it, and he makes it! He makes it!
Wow!
Gimpayan will be rewarded with a bonus free throw.
Gerald and Jamar, this duo really leading CORSA Tires, just like the first game against Shawarma Shack. Pero ito, Gerald creating opportunities for his teammates. Jamar, Gimpayan not stopping and just finding the open spots. And now a 3-point play for Gimpayan. CORSA Tires with 3-point lead.
42 ticks to go, 96-93. The men in white up by 3. But they are in penalty. Martinez hit a 3 earlier. Miller has it. Miller, nasundutan. It will stay. Ang initial call, it will stay with Phuket Waves.
Seems they're asking for a review on this one.
Sisilipin pa ng ating mga refs. All right, and we're gonna ask our good director if he could show us that last sequence para gather din kami dito ng aming
Maubusan na ako ng hinga.
pati fans natin, ano, grabe yung aksyon, ha. 3 si James Martinez and 1 ni Gimpayan. Runner kanina ni Gerald Anderson. Saan ka ba?
Just think of any highlight, and this game has them all for you.
Here we go. Miller, nasundot. Oh, okay. So might be last touch on Bear J, okay? Might be.
Might be.
Not unless ang huling, not unless nawala yung bola kay Ray Miller.
We have a decision now.
Oh! So tama nga, nawala nga yung bola kay Ray Miller.
Dumulas.
So,
30 seconds, Chiggy.
Coach Gio, Phuket Waves only with 3 team fouls. 30 seconds to go. They got 1 foul to give before putting CORSA Tires on the line.
They can play aggressively here, trying to go for the steal. If not, medyo kalaban nila yung fouls to give nila.
Good press break by CORSA Tires.
And smart play by Jmar. Ubos
Get-
oras.
Now they go to Tan. Good decision. But that's only the 4th team foul of Phuket Waves. And they used up 14 seconds bago bumitaw ng pang-apat na team foul.
Ideally, it would have been earlier kasi kung hindi, they're only left with 2 seconds if mauubos na ng CORSA.
And CORSA Tires humingi ng timeout dahil si Coach Monch would probably try to devise something here na una, sumunog ng segundo bago sila i-foul ng Phuket Waves, and also probably make sure that the ball is in the hands of one of his best free throw shooters.
Yes. And right now, actually anyone from CORSA, well, those who took free throws, can be your best bet if they're put in the line for penalty shots.
You know, while we're waiting for the game to resume, sa CORSA Tires, ang observation ko, iba't iba yung nag-ignite nung kanilang run eh. Diba? There was a time it was Garcia. There was a time it was Straight. Diba? And then, of course, Anderson with Gimpayan, even Edsel mag-isa. Sa kabila, you mentioned this. Quiet second half for Rafi Reyes. Quiet second half for Ray Miller.
Ray Miller. Pero may iba rin nagbuhat sa kanila like Williams and of course James Martinez.
Oo nga, ano? Tama. And even Wawi Escocio.
Wawi Escocio, yes.
14 to shoot. Next foul given up here by Phuket Waves will send CORSA Tires to the free throw line.
Whoever wins this ball game, Shiggy, napakahirap mag-decide. Anyone can be the best player from either team.
Yun yung pinakamahirap minsan eh. Pumili ng best player lalo na pag mahusay lahat.
Lahat nag-contribute.
Hang on to your seats. Final 16. So the tall Ray Miller will guard RV Berjay for the inbound. And quick foul given up here by Kinyo Williams. Ilan ba si Edsel sa free throws ngayon, Coach?
Gusto ko bawiin pala, Chigi, no? Edsel lang yata ang sumala, nagmintis ng more than once sa CORSA. And ayun na nga. Although he still has another chance to extend this cushion to 4 points.
Already 1 of 4 from the free throw line is Edsel. Make that 1 of 5.
Ooh,
No, so there's a lane violation. Kanino? Kay Gimpayan, no?
Kay Gimpayan. He knew it was a miss.
Pero kasi yung miss, pwedeng mapulot ng CORSA. So, Phuket Waves humingi ng timeout. Both teams in penalty, 15 ticks to go. Ang tanong dito ng maraming viewers natin siguro, Coach Gio, ano ba? You go for the quick 2, you go for the tying 3 ball?
Considering CORSA is in the penalty, I think they should go to the quick 2, establish themselves inside. If hindi man sila makashoot, for sure, they will be hacked. CORSA trying to stop Phuket for that easy basket. So they'll still get 2 free throws. And as we mentioned nga earlier, kanina sa halftime, Phuket Waves, their 3-point shots, long misses, long rebounds, nakakatakbo ang CORSA. So could be a quick 2 na lang if I were Phuket.
That's a very nice assessment there. Pero no, if Martinez so happens to be free from the 3-point line, then pwede yan.
Yes, if there's anyone, it should be James Martinez.
Got word from our main man, Noel Zarate here. Andre Arminion had the record for assists at 14 in 2021. Broken now by James Martinez.
Wow.
So, yung loko sa kanya ni Enros kanina, can you set a record in points? Sabi niya, hindi, share ko yung bola. Ayun, record in assists.
And he did.
16 assists already. Ganda.
Galing.
Ha?
Ang galing.
O ito, kapit, walang bibitaw. Reyes Assassin. Martinez goes for the tie! Oh, wala! Nawalan sa rebound. It looked good for James.
Diretso.
And that play was well executed. Good screen. Good pass by Reyes. I would say, good attempt.
It was a good attempt. James was free for that three.
And James is looking at us.
Still has a chance.
Alam mo kung bakit siya nangihinayang? Dahil he has hit, obviously, more difficult shots in the past.
But again, I'm not counting James yet. They still have a chance to get another shot.
And Edsel will be tested again. Earlier, he missed 2 free throws. Currently, 1 of 5 from the line is Edsel mag-isa. He is all alone on that line. This time, he nails the first of 2 free throws. It's a 2-possession game here. One more for Edsel, 97-93. In favor of his ball club, CORSA Tires. Second one is out.
Ooh, in another lane violation.
Too early for Edsel. But the thing is, 2-possession na ito. So, pero tatawag pa rin ng timeout dito si Coach Mark.
Ah, wow.
Ay, wala.
Interestingly, they
Sub na
sat
lang pala.
Kenyo Williams. Probably looking to take a three-pointer. Escocia is an option as well.
Escocia deciding to go in, hoping for a 3-point play, pero hindi na siya finaul doon. 97-95.
Ooh.
With a second to go. That will send Eloy Tan to the free throw line, courtesy of that foul by Rafi Reyes.
Eloy Tan will be tested. He hasn't taken any free throws this ball game. I don't want to comment anything.
Pero tira mo yung stat line niya. 6 assists.
4 steals.
Only 2 turnovers with 4 steals. Diba? Tapos ang total rebounds niya, 3.
Again, contributing across the board.
98-95. Pwede pa to. And unfortunately, it doesn't go in. 98-95. CORSA Tires, after that opening day loss, they get their first W, 98-95. Ang Phuket Waves naman unang laro, talo sila, Coach.
And ito, as you mentioned, Chigi, no? Maraming tulong ngayon nakuha si Jmar at si Gerald. Offensively, again, the bench was fantastic for CORSA Tires. 3 players scoring in double digits for CORSA, led by Jmar Gimpayan. Solid game overall for CORSA, and nothing to take away from Phuket. They also played a solid debut game. Definitely something to build onto for the next games. But CORSA, much needed win. They're now 1-1 in Group B of the Asiabasket tournament.
98-95, our final score. CORSA Tires getting this one, winning this one by 3 points. And what a second half. They scored 18 in the first, produced 31 in the second, 29 in the third, before getting this victory via a very close 98-93. 98-95, sorry, I stand corrected. 98-95, a 3-point victory. So maya-maya makakasama natin ang ating best player. Hinuhugot lang yan ni Endros dahil baka nagse-celebrate pa, no?
Speaking of Gerald Chiki, no? Almost a triple-double with points, assists. Ready for this, steals. 8, 8, and 7 for Gerald.
Ganda ng numero ni Gerald dahil involving other teammates, di ba? And as mentioned, a lot of players ignited their rally in different parts of the game, di ba? Meron kang Jason Strait, meron kang Gerald Anderson, Eloy Tan dishing off a good pass, a lot of good passes. Okay, we got Enros with our best player. Go ahead, Enros.
Kasama natin ang ating player of the game, Jmar Gimpaya ng CORSA Tires. Jmar, nung first half ng game, medyo behind tayo. Pero paano nyo pinanalo ang fourth quarter?
Yun lang, una-una sa lahat, thank you Lord, binigay mo sa amin yung panalo. Grabe yung struggle namin kasi grabe yung lalaki ng namin, kalaban. Ayun lang, nag-extra effort lang kami, tsaka sunod lang namin yung gusto ni Coach.
Jmar, ano ang naging karakter mo throughout this game na nagresulta sa pagiging POG mo ngayong laro?
Siguro yung hustle play ko kasi kasi sobrang lalaki nila. Ayun lang, bumawi lang ako sa depensa at saka sa hustle plays. Yung points kasi na lang yun bonus na lang yun. Ayun lang.
Jmar, may mga nais ka bang gustong batiin?
Unang-unang sa lahat, thank you kay Lord, binigay sa amin yung panalo. Binabati ko yung boss namin, si Boss Monching Talisayan, tsaka yung mga Imos boys, yung mga coach namin dyan, si Coach Boyet. Si Kuya JR, lahat ng mga teammate ko, binabati ko, yung mama ko, yung papa ko, tsaka si Balacunya, ayan, yung idol ko. Binabati ko yan. Tsaka lahat ng mga taga Valenzuela, binabati ko dyan, Doña Ata. Let's go.
Jmar, congrats sa inyo at sa buong team. Balik sa inyo, Gio, Chiki.
Thank you, Enros. At pati si Valacunya nabati dito ni Jmar. Player of the game brought to you by CORSA Motorcycle Tires. Dominate the streets. And again, what a fantastic game by CORSA Tires, no, Coach Gio?
It was a great all-around game for CORSA. All players contributing, kahit scoring, rebounding, assist, defensively. It was, I'd say, almost a perfect game for CORSA.